If you're excited for Wilds of Eldraine, you're not the only one. After the sneak peek at the Barcelona event, a lot of players got very excited about this upcoming set, probably due to the part that Commander Masters looks like it's going to be a flop. And let's face it, Wilds of Eldraine is more affordable. But in today's video, let's take a real close look at that financial side of what's going on, because players should be taking a second look before buying this product. So you're getting excited for Wilds of Eldraine, and why not? Commander Masters has been such a letdown that we all need something to be excited about, and Wilds of Eldraine might be just the thing. Welcome back, everyone. mtgnews here, and thanks again for hanging out with me on my channel today. Now, of course, if you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bells as I do upload daily content each and every day. A shout out and thank you to everyone who's been subscribing to the channel and watching the videos. Guys, it's amazing to see we're almost at the 20,000 subscriber mark. And of course, the 20K party we'll all get to enjoy once we get there. It's going to be awesome. I am preparing for it every single day, moving toward that goal of 20K. It's going to be awesome. The party should be ready in time for when we actually eventually hit that number. So, Wilds of Eldraine. Barcelona gave us a sneak peek. It's almost as if they wanted to forget about how badly Commander Masters is doing and move right over to something more positive, which is possibly Doctor Who and Wilds of Eldraine. But when you check out the Reddit boards, the comment sections, what really caught people's eye was the Wilds of Eldraine. Now, I've done 2 videos already on Wilds of Eldraine. You can go back and watch them. Just type in mtgnews, Wilds of Eldraine. There'll be 2 videos. One that discussed the higher price point, and one that discussed the power level of the cards. Both of these have that financial implication. There's lots of card combinations that will come up with this set. I've already seen other YouTube channels that have already started promoting, hey, you can do this, you can try this. My own son is all excited for the new cookie guy because he loved Ginger Brute so much. He's really excited and he can't wait to try these new cards out. But you have to step back from it and really take a look at this product, because the prices are a lot higher than they were years ago. Throne of Eldraine, when it came out, was $124.95 locally. That's what I bought the boxes at. But at Christmas time the following year, like on the Boxing Day, at Face to Face, I got cases of this stuff, cases of Throne, and I bought it for $79.99 per draft box. Per draft box. So cheap. You look now, and these boxes are $174 Canadian for a draft box. So inflation has really risen up the price mark, as well as Wizard of the Coast wants a bigger piece of the pie, and you know, prices went up accordingly. So keep that in mind, because this is not going to be the same product in terms of pricing, but your price memory can get in the way. Just indulge in the product the way you like, because it does look like it's set to be a pretty good product. Now, they've given us Mystical Archives, a different version of it, but it's the same deal. They put some high-priced cards, some reprints hidden inside. We got Rustic Study, great, another reprint card, but hey, it has some value. Players do want to get their hands on it. Then we've got things like, I thought Doubling Season with the Geese was hilarious, and seeing it reprinted after we've just gotten it in Commander Masters seems like why. But yes, it'll be there as a special archive card to try to drive some value into the product, to make you want to open more of it. Now, the good news is, it does look like a pretty good product so far. I'm pretty excited from the cards I've seen. But I'm well aware of the financial impact of sets like this. It is going to be open a lot because it does have a proper price point players can actually, kind of get into, especially when compared against Commander Masters. But it also has a larger pool of cards to add to things they're already hoping to get into. We all liked Questing Beast, we all liked Oko, and there's the hope we are going to see exciting spoilers that will drive things forward in this set to make us want to buy it more. Wizards of the Coast would not have had any idea how badly Commander Masters was going to do when Wilds of Eldraine was being conceived, created, and the cards put together. But what they would know is that a lot of their product lines were not selling well. Remember this, guys, because they have raised prices, but they have lowered product offerings. Just like a crazy menu with too many items on it, they have slowly slimmed out the offerings. I mean, Jumpstart's gone, Brawl decks are gone. They are slowly trimming down the menu to an acceptable limit size that will get enough I guess, population density to keep those product lines going. And if Magic grows, maybe they'll branch out again. They're always testing the limits. But on the financial side, they've scaled back, which means they're actually cutting costs and making more money. And they also raised prices. This is something players also need to be aware of when they're choosing which products to engage in. When I look at what they've got coming for us down the line, and I look at the product lineup, you guys probably saw this same card, just like I did, the Moonshaker Cavalry and the Craterhoof Behemoth. Most YouTubers and comment creators will say, hey, they're similar creatures, they're going to be great for both the colors. I have a little more to say, and it's only 2 words. Spirit Knight. And then over there it says Creature Beast. I don't care about the powers, I care about what it says, because that combination of 2 words versus that combination of 1 means the Moonshaker can fit into Knight decks or into Spirit decks. And we have seen a lot more tribal building decks and crossover cards than we have seen in years. And you guys need to be aware of this, because some of these cards are vastly superior in a different way that players don't recognize yet. And when we go ahead and see the 2 commander decks, you'll see the one that says Virtue and Valor. You notice it's green and white. And then we have Fey Dominion, which shows itself being basically a blue deck, okay? I know it has black in there, but it's going to be a lot of blue. You wait and see. Now, when we take a look at these, when you see Virtue and Valor, think of what we're going to see in the Wilds of Eldraine, okay? There's that populated civilian area, right? That's where people live. And then you've got the wilds where all the Fey live. I look at those cards and say, think of Dominaria United, think of the Brothers' War. Knights and soldiers, knights and soldiers. Tons of them. Wizards of the Coast may not want to admit to us that they are building on these themes, but they are. Because players like them, players enjoy them, and they want to explore building commander decks based on this. Wizards of the Coast knows if they build it, you will come. So building on that, you can expect probably to see a lot of good cards in there that players will want to get their hands on. Maybe not the most expensive cards, but definitely enough to make you want to crack packs. Same for the Fae and the Fairies. Guys, we haven't had good tribal commander decks with these yet, but that's where Wizards of the Coast is starting to branch toward. If you look at how they've been wording their cards with the double and triple wording, Nightmare Creature Beast, Nightmare Creature Fairy, Nightmare Creature, on and on and on. When they start doing that, it's allowing for crossover cards that can be carried from commander deck to commander deck, or into 4 and 5 color commander decks, where you can get a whole smattering of things to add in some crazy combinations. Knowing those cards will cross over and be found in more decks helps ensure the value of those cards for players and the secondary value for Wizards of the Coast. Keep that stuff, man. When you know you've got some good value there, Wizards of the Coast will play on that string and just pluck it as long as we let them do it. Now, this will also lead into other things. If decks like this continue to be popular, if they see knights and fairies and rogues all become popular, we know we've got vampires and zombies going forward. These are all popular themes, but as players branch out and want something new and unique, expect to see things like thralls maybe, trolls, goblins getting expanded even further, elves getting expanded even further. Maybe we'll see cyclops, more giants, all land decks. Remember, there's these lands that are animated inside this set. We'll think about things like Hall of the Storm Giants, the Den of the Bugbears. We've seen a lot of animated lands over the years gone by. How long until you have an all-land commander deck? Who knows? The craziness is, if you build it, they will come. If players find value there, find excitement playing the game, and Wizards of the Coast does their marketing correctly, this is where they're going to lead us. This is where they're going to take us down that path, and players can decide if they want to indulge in those cards at those prices or not. But at least you'll have your eyes wide open and be aware of what may be coming. So thanks a lot for hanging out with me on the channel today and allowing me to entertain you. It's awesome to be here each and every day. Drop a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you're looking forward to with Wilds of Eldraine and what your scariest thought is. The one that like you is terrified that's going to be so ugly and disgusting that you'll want to just never go back to Wilds of Eldraine. Don't say Oko, because I think he's coming back. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day. Hey guys, a big shout out and thank you to the fantastic patrons of the channel. Because of their continued support, we get each and every day new content coming at you. So thanks again to all my patrons, my YouTube membership members. Guys, it rocks being here with you each and every day. Welcome back to the Ramble Jamble. You made it to the end. So, how do you guys feel about that? Wilds of Eldraine. There's definitely some excitement there. that was not there for Commander Masters. We got a little bit of play on words. It's still the Eldraine, world. We're kind of excited to go back to see what's been going on since the Phyrexian invasion. But I think what's really going to matter is the cards created with the right nostalgic take will really grip a lot of players. So if they do it well, great. But people need to remember it's a standard set. It's not a specialty product. It's not going to be the holy grail of new sets going forward. They had this engineered a couple of years ago, but there will be a doorway leading to different paths. And depending on how players indulge in this product, Wizards will take between door number 1, 2, and 3. They'll choose which one best suits the company based on how players reacted to this. Because I'll tell you right now, Lord of the Rings, they're like, how do we get back there? How do we go? Commander Masters are like, oh, that didn't go off. God, that didn't work the way we thought. And now, if Wilds of Eldraine has the right build, the right kind of mechanics, the right nostalgic take, we're in for something fun. I'm looking forward to it. I hope it doesn't disappoint, and we'll report on it as we go through. That's the ramble-jamble type of end piece here. I can't help but think about it over and over in my head. Either way, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out and listening to me just talk about thoughts and feelings and things. And you better clean up your room. Yeah, you think I don't see you back there? Just because your mom and dad are watching this doesn't mean I don't see you back there. Pick up the Lego, tidy up, it's time to go. And brush your teeth. Don't forget, brush your teeth.